up, guys? So for last weekend's failure of the input shaft, I went ahead and I put a backup input shaft in the car. It's just a stock input shaft. There's not a whole lot I can do right now until I get a billet input shaft. That's in the works, so I should be able to get one of those here real shortly. The car is ready. We're at a midnight drags. It is 90 degrees right now. It is super hot. The DA is probably around 5,800 feet. So the air is really sucky right now. I'm not gonna put it on kill. Midnight drags, there's a lot of street cars out here that it tears up the track, and I just don't think the track is gonna hold a kill tune-up tonight. I really don't want to put it back on kill. Not after last weekend failure, and especially since I've been breaking so many parts this year. Just want to get down to track, try to get the car back into the sevens on the AWD tune-up, and then just try to enjoy the night. We're gonna do our best. So already got the car teched in. It's all ready to go. I just got to get my fire suit on and get suited up and then wait for the call. First pass is just gonna be on my AWD tune-up, gather some data, and I'll try to show you guys some data after the pass and show you what I'm doing. I'm trying a new feature in the Fuel Tech with it pulling ignition timing on the shift. So it's actually a power reduction mode. So I'm gonna try pulling timing on the shifts and see if that will actually prolong the input shaft and be a little bit easier on things. But we're just gonna have to see what it does. Hopefully it doesn't slow the car down too much. The way I got it set is right when the RPM starts to drop into the next gear, that's when it's pulling timing. And when it fully engages into gear, the timing comes right back. So hopefully I don't feel it, and hopefully the car will not slow down, but it'll be kind of a lifesaver on the input shaft. We'll see. Not counting my blessings yet, so we'll just get some passes in and see what we could rock out today. So let's get to it. Awesome. Oh, that's such a relief. I actually made a full hit without any serious issues. Not that I know of. I could hear the timing retard hit when it shifts. It's actually popping. So I need to look at that and see what's going on. I don't like the popping, so I'm gonna grab my parachute. I'm gonna let this thing cool down for a minute, and then we're gonna get back to the pit and check over everything, look at some data, and go from there. All right, guys, let's go get that time slip. Gears, they're pretty noisy right now. Straight cut forward gears in the trans usually get pretty noisy when I do a pass like that and it's on outside. It's definitely, I mean, it's not terribly bad. 182 degree cold temp right now. Warmer than normal, but it's 90 degrees outside too, so thank you. Alright, not too So I'm gonna get out and check over the car and look over some data and get it ready for the next hit. Okay, so after that pass, that was an 8.1 at 174. I'll show the time slip here in a minute. I'm pulling the data log from that pass right now. The ignition retard on the shifts is kind of interesting. It was popping on the shifts. I don't have any type of ignition cut, so I'm kind of surprised it's actually doing that. I'll just have to see and look and see what's going on here, but as you can see, so it's kind of hard to see on the video, but it is pulling it back down to 7 degrees. So we're right here, and once it shifts, it pulls it down to 7, and then right when it gets back into gear, it gives the timing back. I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. So, but for whatever reason, it's popping on the ship, almost like it's cutting ignition, which I'm not quite understanding why I'm getting that pop. But anyway, I'm gonna go over this data, and then I'll get back with you guys, and we'll get the car ready for the next hit. So stay tuned. That felt really good, guys. It left pretty good. So I'm gonna say that was probably 8.0. It may have gone 790, but I'm not holding my breath on that. So it's probably an 8.0 pass, but that felt really good, clean, nice and straight. Well, that concludes tonight. So what do you think, Alan?
I think you did pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. So we call Alan Cooper because he's like the Cooper of the Cletus McFarlane group.
But I'm gonna cuss, so you can't put this on there.
Oh, you can cuss on YouTube. I do it all the damn time.
Yeah, I know you do. You know what? I was happy that you could drive it on the trailer. Now I'm having second thoughts.
Hey! Damn, man. Why do you gotta be like that, dude?
That's what friends are for.
Oh, dickhead. Well, pretty successful night. Back-to-back 8.1s. That last pass, it just shook the tires right on the hit. The track was going away, which fully expected. It is a street legal night, so a lot of street tires, so the track was just going away. Not much I could do about that. It only went 134 60 foot. I'm not used to running on a 5/10 tree, so I wasn't on a two-step long enough to build up that 19-20 pounds of boost that I need to leave and cut a 1.2 60 foot. Had I gone 1.2, it would have been in the 7s on the AWD tune-up, no problem. So I am happy that the car went 180 mile an hour. I'm glad the car is still together in one piece. I'm gonna be able to drive it back on the trailer, but pretty cool thing here though. So they gave me a 180 mile an hour sticker, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So here's the time slip. You see, it's 134 60 foot, so it didn't short track very well. The air is absolutely terrible tonight. There's not much I could do about the air. I mean, we're sitting 5,500 feet. Earlier it was like 6,000 feet, 90 degrees, just hot as hell. But anyway, that's going to conclude tonight's video. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, and leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's see if we can continue the success. Still trying to get some parts for the car. Hopefully I'll have a billet input shaft here soon, and then I can put it back on kill and we could see what that pass last weekend was actually going to be. Look at Nate here. Nate pulling up with a beer in hand on his new scooter, ruining my outro video.
He's enhancing it.
Yeah, enhancing it. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight, so stay tuned. More videos coming your way.